New tonight, a story that has taken over social media this week. Someone posted fake and highly explicit images of singer Taylor Swift online. The images, all of them generated by artificial intelligence, quickly spread to millions of users. The Biden administration repeatedly called the deepfakes alarming and is now asking Congress to take legislative action. And there are a lot of questions about how to stop the spread of fake and damaging content like that. Last year, Minnesota lawmakers passed legislation criminalizing the non-consensual sharing of sexual deepfake images. As Richard Reeve reports, a local professor believes education is part of the solution.
These clips might look real.
I can write a script and have it say whatever I want.
But they're actually fake.
So it is scary, and it is important that everyone learns about AI's technology and power.
Manjit Rege, a data science professor at the University of St. Thomas, created these fakes himself, speaking languages he doesn't know.
What you see should not be believed right away, and it could be something that looks authentic, but it is not.
It's a lesson that Rege will soon be teaching here, a master's degree course in artificial intelligence.
So we want to teach our students not only the technology behind AI, but also now that they have access to so much technological power, it would deploy that in an ethical manner.
Experts say there's already a huge demand for people who can develop and implement AI applications. The skill sets could range from inventing new products or services.
I mean, this is what a hacker's workspace looks like.
To detecting cyber attacks on a company's database.
How can this be used by a bad guy? Try to figure out the bugs before the bad guys find them and abuse them.
Brian Hallbach runs a Minneapolis cybersecurity firm called Good Guy Hackers.
I just need a couple more monitors at this point.
He says it's increasingly important for companies to have an AI expert on board.
You're going to need a good AI person to integrate it into what you're doing and to also, help protect your intellectual property.
The notion of educating AI specialists comes with growing concern about bad actors and deep fakes.
It is alarming.
Even the White House voicing concerns about social media platforms after fake and explicit images of Taylor Swift went viral on the internet.
We believe they have an important role to play in enforcing their own rules to prevent the spread of misinformation and non-consensual intimate imagery of real people.
The White House spokesperson saying there should be legislation making and sharing these images a federal crime.
Every technological advancement, there are both sides, the good and not so good. So we are hoping that we teach that side to our students as well.
Both Rege and Hallbach say they hope AI education, including the ethical use of technology, will make a difference.
Hopefully there'll be enough good AI researchers who can pump the brakes on some of the unethical work that's going on out there that would help out.
And Minnesota already has a deepfake law which prohibits the non-consensual sharing of sexual deepfake images or using deepfakes to interfere with an election 60 days before polls open. Violators could face up to 5 years in prison and $10,000 in fines. Classes for Professor Rege's course are scheduled to begin in February.
All right, it's timely.
Eye-opening, Rich.